Woodstown's September Athletes of the Month. I'm now joined by Emily Holliday, senior captain of the field hockey team. Emily, can you tell us how the season's been going?
It's definitely a lot different than it was last season, and we're just kind of learning to play with each other and new faces and just getting to know everyone. So it's going pretty good so far. We have a winning record, so.
That's great. So what would you say is the team's biggest challenge?
We definitely lost a lot of talented players last year, so really it's just learning to play with the new people who are new this season, learning to play with them, learning to trust each other, like really just getting to know each other on the field. Yeah.
So as a captain, how are you hoping to help combat and contribute to that issue?
Really, it's just, I don't know, kind of boosting people's confidence because as we said, we had a lot of new players, so it's really just trying to help them be more confident, like with the ball, being strong with the ball, just all that kind of stuff. Just trying to help them gain confidence.
What's your biggest motivator?
Mass is obviously a great coach. She really pushes the whole team to just be better all together. So I feel like we all kind of play for her, especially since it's her last season. So we all kind of play for her. Yeah.
Do you have any goals for the rest of the season, personally?
We play Salem today, so obviously we want to beat them. I think we're on the track to win our division, so obviously that, and obviously make it to the championship, but we'll just see how it goes.
Yeah. Now you're a senior. Do you have any plans to continue playing after high school?
I'm not totally sure what I want to do yet because I also play softball, so I'm kind of trying to pick between the two, decide what I want to do. I'm not really sure yet. Yeah.
Now, with your leadership position as a captain, is there anything that's maybe changed your perspective on either the sport or the team as a whole?
Definitely, I feel like when you have like a leadership position, you see how much people really like look up to you and really like look to you for guidance. So really, I mean, as you see how like vulnerable people are, so you can really try and like help them. I guess that's a lot different than it was last season because I really get to like help the newer people now. So yeah.
What is your favorite thing about playing?
Just definitely like the friendships you make on the team. Like the people on the team are some of my best friends who are also close during the season. So it's like the most fun part. Yeah.
How has being a student athlete or even playing field hockey changed your perspective on being a student or just being an individual?
It kind of forces you to like manage your time management. It just forces you to be more responsible in general. So that really I feel like helps you like when you're going off into like the real world. I guess that all really just is like big factor in it. So.
Do you have any other advice for student athletes of WHS?
Definitely like your people you're on your team with are going to be like your best friends for your whole high school career. So like really try and put yourself out there and be close with them because I've made all my best friends from sports. So yeah.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
And thank you so much.
Thank you.
Here we are with our next athlete of the month, Caleb Drace, junior captain of the boys soccer team. Caleb, are there any highlights from the season so far that you can tell me about?
I think our biggest highlight this season was definitely winning the Shalleck game. It was our first game. We came out with a big win. We haven't beat Shalleck in a while, so that win was really big for us. And then I can just remember scoring the winning goal, which was really fun, but we all like crowded on top of each other. It was a great moment.
Is there a specific challenge that the team is working to overcome?
We're working on like playing with each other better because it's really a young team and we don't have a lot of like teamwork and we're all kind of trying to figure each other out. So that's probably our biggest challenge this season.
How do you hope to contribute to that?
I just try to be a good leader on and off the field, so I try to make sure that everyone's flowing well and we have a good team chemistry because without that, we won't have the teamwork that we need. So just by doing that, I just make sure that I check in on everyone, see how they're feeling, and make sure that they are ready to play.
How has your role as a leader really helped you grow as not only an athlete, but as a student or an individual?
I think like it helps me learn the skills that I need to learn in life of how to direct people and how to like lead people, but with a more touch to them and more of an emotional feel instead of like being so stern and really just like creating bonds with them. It was really great, so it's helped me just learn how to do that.
What was your reaction to being named Athlete of the Month?
I was really surprised, honestly. I was really happy too. I thought I was really working towards being the best that I could this year, and this kind of just like solidified like the confidence in myself.
Do you have any goals for either the rest of the season or maybe next year's season?
The goal next season is to not lose. Like, I do not want to lose. I want to go undefeated, and I think that we can do it if we work hard enough. And as for this season, I just want to keep playing with my seniors and make sure that they have the rest of the season. That's really good.
Now, I know you're a junior. You might not be thinking about college yet, but do you think you might play beyond high school?
Yeah, that's the goal. I've been working towards that in my recruitment process, and I've been reaching out to college coaches recently.
influence or a coach or mentor that has really helped you?
Huck has always been a good mentor. He's just a great guy in general, on and off the field. So like I look up to him, and also all the coaches that I've played with. I've played for plenty of teams, and all of them have really just dedicated themselves to me. So I just want to dedicate back into the sport.
Do you think that the rigor of being a student athlete has translated into other aspects of your life?
I think it has. I definitely think I'm more stressed as a student athlete, but I kind of wouldn't have it any other way because I love my sport. So while there are side effects like lack of sleep, there's plenty of other things that make up for that.
Do you have any advice for other student athletes?
Just make sure that you're staying on top of your work, but also prioritizing your mental health because that's just as important.
Well, congratulations, and
Thank
you
you
so much for your time. Hi, welcome back. I'm Elise, and I'm now joined by Ellen Olbrich from the girls soccer team. Ellen, can you tell us how the team has been doing so far this season?
We started out good. I think we've been really improving these past weeks. We took a really big win against Shalleck. We've been competing with really high-end teams, and we've had freshmen stepping up and taking big roles.
What would you say is the driving force behind the team's success?
I think we have just such a great community, and the girls just love being together, and just the family behind it really just keeps us going.
Is there any challenge that maybe sticks out to you that you guys are trying to overcome?
I definitely think we have 3 freshmen that have really taken big responsibilities. 2 of them start, and for them just to be able to keep up with us and just do everything that we have asked them, it's been really good.
Now, what was your reaction to being named Athlete of the Month?
I was definitely surprised, but it's just a big honor, definitely.
Are there any specific ways in which you're trying to contribute to the team right now?
It's definitely been harder, not being on the team, not being on the field during the games and stuff, but just being on the sidelines and being able to communicate with the girls when they come off and just helping them out, giving them key points. It's been different.
Now, Coach Kaiser said that you've been taking on more the role of a coach as opposed to a player. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, so it's definitely something I'm not used to, talking to the girls off the field instead of on the field, but it's cool to see the different perspective that you have when you're off and just being able to watch the full field instead of being in the center of it.
Now, how has being a member of the team either changed your perspective on school, work in general, maybe yourself as an individual?
Yeah, having to play a sport and doing my schoolwork has definitely helped me time manage and be able to get stuff done early and have time for my team. I think it just helps me in the long run stay organized and get prepared for college.
Now, you're a senior. Do you have any plans to play beyond high school?
For a little while, I didn't think I was going to, and with me being injured, I think I'm going to stay that route, whether I play on the side for an intramural or for a club team, but I probably won't play for the college.
Now, do you have any advice for other student athletes of WHS or maybe the girls soccer team specifically?
I would say that we, as an athlete, we represent our school, and we carry the big weight of what Sun's known for, and just to keep up the good attitude and stay working hard and everything like that.
All right. Well, thank you so much, and
Thank
congratulations.
you. Thank you.
Welcome back to Athletes of the Month. I'm now here with Gabby Kerpis from the girls tennis team. Gabby, can you tell us how the season has been going?
Well, our season's almost come to an end. We made it to the semifinals of the state semifinals, and we lost out in Township, and now we're just wrapping up any makeup matches we have, and then by next week our season should be over, sadly.
What would you say is the driving force behind the team's success?
I think the team bond we have, we're all very close, and we all get along with each other, and we always support each other in our matches and everything.
Mm-hmm. Is there a specific challenge that comes to mind that the team is currently trying to overcome?
I think just currently we just need to sometimes communicate more when we're playing together, and then just being aware of any strategies or what the other players are doing.
What was your reaction to being named Athlete of the Month?
I was kind of surprised. I wasn't really expecting it at all, but I'm really grateful for it.
Now, your doubles partner, Catherine Milligan, was also named Athlete of the Month for the girls tennis team.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell me a little bit about the dynamic that you two have?
In the beginning of the season, we were doing really well. We were undefeated. We didn't really get a lot of games past us. So we just had a really strong communication skills in the beginning, and it was just we got along well, so it also helped knowing each other.
So would you say that communication is your biggest strength on the court?
Most likely that it really helps win.
Now, what would you say is the benefit to playing in a doubles team as opposed to playing singles?
Doubles, it's a lot of communication and then building each other up. So like if you're down on yourself, your teammate is always there to like boost your confidence up and communicate. And like if one person sees something that the other player is doing that they don't, then they tell and strategize with each other. So it just really helps having another set of eyes on the court.
Now, you're a sophomore. Are there any goals that you have for yourself for either the rest of the season or for the rest of your high school career?
A goal, I would want to play singles, but I just want to maintain like staying on varsity and just playing well.
Do you have any advice for other student athletes at WHS?
I would just say keep a positive attitude, keep trying, just keep striving to your best.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.